I'm going to show you how this empty patio went from this to this. And this video will mainly be a review on the Jinhoo mini Wi-Fi video projector that ultimately helped transform this patio into sort of a mini outdoor theater. So a couple months ago, I purchased this projector on Amazon with the intent to set up a cute outdoor movie theater vibe to watch things on the patio during the summertime. And after scrolling through some options on Amazon, I landed on the Jinhoo mini Wi-Fi video projector, mainly because of the fact it had Wi-Fi connectivity. It also had pretty good reviews and the price point was fairly fair. At the time I got it, it was $150 Canadian, but I actually saw that it has now dropped to only $100 Canadian. But if you are interested in this product, I will link it in the description down below. This projector does come with a screen, which is just a white cloth. It's honestly nice that it came with it, but obviously not a huge deal if you happen to have a white sheet lying around the house that you can use. That would work as well. Or if you'll be projecting on a blank wall, then having this screen is really not needed, but definitely nice to have. Now, even though the name of the product is the Jinhoo Mini, it is actually not mini at all. Though it's pretty lightweight, it's still a good size, but it's not heavy or anything. So moving this around the house, whether it's from the patio to in your bedroom or maybe to the basement or wherever you want, will definitely not be an issue. In this box right here, we have all of the additional add-ons that comes with the projector, such as the remote, the lens cap, the power cord, the 3 RCA AV cable, and the HDMI cable. Turning on the projector is obviously really simple. You just plug in the power cord and press the power button and you'll see a little light come on, and you'll also start to hear the fan inside of the projector start going, and it does get quite loud. But once I started playing stuff off of the projector, you'll begin to realize that the fan is less noticeable. In addition to the very sheer projector sheet, the box also comes with a bag of plastic hooks that you can use to hang the projector sheet with, using the rings that are sewn in at the top of the sheet. So we actually opted to use these heavy-duty binder clips to hang the sheet on our balcony, since we didn't want to stick the adhesive from the white hangers that came in the box on our wall. And by using these clips, we're actually not committing to any location, which is nice as well. I used 4 binder clips, 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom to hang the sheet, and that held everything in place pretty well actually. Now, once it finally got dark outside, I was so ready to test the projector out. And when testing this out for the first time, be sure to remove the lens cap. I had a little brain fart here for a moment, trying to figure out why the picture was so blurry, and I just needed to remove the lens cap. You're going to be prompted to a home screen that looks like this. And from here, you can just go to Setup and connect your Wi-Fi to the projector. On an Apple device, connect to the same Wi-Fi as you did with your projector, and once you're both on the same network, then just simply screen mirror your phone and the projector should pop up as an option to cast, and then you are connected. I tested this out with YouTube playing off of my iPhone, and the sound quality of the projector was pretty loud, so I was definitely impressed with that. But while watching videos on YouTube, I noticed that the playback kept stuttering, which was extremely annoying, and this is kind of when we decided, okay, let's try connecting via Wi-Fi on another device other than my iPhone. Okay, so now we're trying the iPad because on my phone it was just really bad connection, so we're hoping that the iPad works. We were still experiencing a lot of stuttering issues while watching videos on YouTube, which led us to believe maybe our router wasn't strong enough and that our Wi-Fi was maybe weak on the balcony. So given the projector does have a USB port, we tried doing a direct connection and using the iPad cable and found that the playback was much better when we simply just used the cord and connected the iPad directly into the USB port of the projector. This kind of defeated the purpose of buying a Wi-Fi projector in the first place, so if you're going this route with the intention of using this projector outside, make sure your Wi-Fi in your outdoor space is strong, or else don't bother getting a Wi-Fi projector. So moving indoors now, I wanted to see what the picture of the projector looked like inside, and honestly everything looked really nice. The projector delivers a 6500 lumen image brightness, so it appears really well in dark rooms. One thing I was not impressed with was the compatibility of Apple products with this projector. And let me explain what I mean by this. The way I wanted to use this projector was by simply connecting my phone via Wi-Fi. I didn't want to have to pull out my computer or my laptop whenever I wanted to use this. I was just looking for the ease of projecting either Netflix, Amazon Prime, or YouTube directly from my phone. So when I open up Netflix on my iPhone and screen share to the projector, the show will actually play on my iPhone, but then the projector is just blank and doesn't play anything. No matter how many times I tried, Netflix just did not play on the projector, and the same thing happened with the iPad. Now, I'm not sure if this has to do with iOS blockages or maybe the two different systems just not being compatible, but given I am an Apple user, I would have wanted to see this limitation outlined somewhere in the description before buying this. And the same thing happens with Amazon Prime on my iPhone. It plays on the iPhone, but it's just a blank screen on the projector with this pop-up message that says, "This video can't play on your device because it doesn't meet HDCP content protection standards." So when I googled this error message, it said that it means there is a hardware problem where the device cannot play protected content. Now, as much as I tried restarting and rebooting and turning off and on and unplugging and so on, I was not able to find a solution with getting it to play Amazon Prime from my iPhone. So if you have Apple products and have this projector, let me know down below how you watch your content. Though Netflix and Amazon Prime didn't work, what did work was YouTube. And of course, I'm sure if you had a MacBook, you can probably plug some sort of cord in and it would probably play, but again, I didn't want to have to pull out my laptop when wanting to watch something on this projector. I wanted to strictly just use my phone. I also had access to an Android phone and tested out the exact same thing. So when casting on this Android device to the projector via Wi-Fi and then opening up the Netflix app and started to play a show, surprisingly, it actually worked with no issues whatsoever. There was maybe a half-second delay from the playback of my Android phone and the projector, but other than that, it streamed perfectly. So this is that moment where I realized, okay, Apple iPhones don't work, but Android phones do work. So I wanted to try this with Amazon Prime as well and just found something random to play. And once again, on the Android phone, Amazon Prime content plays perfectly on the projector with absolutely no problems. So if you are an Apple user and a lot of your devices at home are Apple, I would reconsider whether this projector is the right choice for you, especially if you were like me and are really looking to cast shows to watch on your phone without having to plug in any other cords. However, if you do have some Android devices, which I'm actually really glad that I do, this would still be a good product to consider. I want to note that I actually did try plugging in a Roku stick in the HDMI port of the projector, and when I changed the settings of the projector to recognize the HDMI source, my Roku wasn't being recognized. I actually haven't quite figured out why it didn't work, so right now I'm just sticking to connecting an Android phone and sticking to watching content on Netflix and Amazon Prime on an Android, and if I want to watch something on YouTube, I can just use my iPhone. Overall, I don't regret this purchase, but I would have definitely maybe looked into compatibilities with Apple products a little bit more had I known there would have been so many troubleshooting issues and testing with different devices to try and get content to play on this projector. And again, it's not a big deal to just take out your laptop and connect with one of maybe the HDMI ports or something like that, but that's just not the way I wanted to use the product personally. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if the Jinhoo projector is still in stock, I will have it linked in the description below if you'd like to take a closer look. So thank you so much for watching. Bye!